The point is, I mean, once you told me all about praxeology, I could actually give two fucks what your fucking name is, you fucking moron.
Did he call you guys like a look-alike next to each other?
Who, me and Diego?
Yeah, it literally sent you the picture of like you two next to each other, looking like each other, like making the same expression.
Yeah, except this is actually a picture of me.
Did you choose that one because of me?
No, I thought this was a good photo of me.
That's fine. So where does that leave us at? How do we get you baptized?
I was telling you that my Taoism, I think, prevents me from fully embracing any religion.
Okay, so how do we release the Tao demon?
Fame or integrity? Which is more important? Money or happiness? Which is more valuable? Success or failure? Which is more destructive? Judaism or Islam? Which one is better? If you look at if your life depends on Judaism or Islam, you will never be happy with yourself. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking and you don't need Jesus to complete you, the whole world belongs to you.
That's another thing that Islam and Judaism have in common is that there's a lot of inbreeding, right?
I was inbreeding with your mama last night, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Inbreeding.
I think that there is the most inbreeding is in the Muslim world.
that you wasn't sure if it was in or not.
That was good. That was good.
I'm sitting here dying laughing because Diego probably thinks what you just read is actually in there, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, I think that inbreeding, look, we're all products of inbreeding. I mean, all humans are from Africa, and then we all inbred with Neanderthals, and what do you mean inbreeding? Who's inbreeding? I'm not inbred. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm a Michelin. I'm a biracial, Diego.
But then why do you look like the guy from Stargate?
Why don't you use Head and Shoulders to get out from underneath that dandruff problem? I mean, I don't even have kids, so I don't even know how you find the time to be here, but, whatever you do, I mean, I don't know if you do it well or you're just lucky, but, good luck and God bless.
I'm exactly like you. We're literally like inbred with each other.
Nobody is exactly like him.
I'm like him, but like...
Yeah, I mean, haven't you ever even heard of the theory of snowflakes? No, I'm not talking about your danger problem. I'm talking about actual snowflakes. There's no two snowflakes that are alike.
Yeah, but there's no two electrons that are different, so what does that tell us?
Yeah, see, this is why you're stupid, because you've never read a book. You got a fucking library, but you never read a fucking book.
You're right about that. You know that I was a girl from Long Island whose dad bought her every Goosebumps book, but I never read a single one except the one where you could choose your own adventure.
I'd be willing to bet you both got dandruff. The point is, Diego's a super moron, and you're just a lower moron.
Is that I have celiac disease, so I can't use Head and Shoulders.
Because now I am recording morons. Listen, the point is stupid. We are talking about the Tao Te Ching, and until you know what this app is all about, which is technically a roast, either you're self-roasting or you're roasting others, it really serves no purpose. And until you realize you're stupid and that you don't read books, you'll keep coming here and accumulating dandruff, my little snowflake.
And that's the thing, like, so we're both online, but you think you're stupid and you think everything you do it means nothing. Meanwhile, I'm online and I think everything I do means something. We're like inverses of each other, but we're not that different.
No, we are that different, stupid. You talk about J words all the time as if it's in every sentence of your every thinking
I'm just trying
thought
to
and
spread the
word,
information
stupid.
that you guys are trying to shut down.
You know, listen.
People deserve to know.
See, we are actually trying to be compassionate to how stupid you are. And thus, by calling you a total fucking moron and making fun of your dandruff and everything else you've ever done or said on this app is actually my orbit. It's to help you unfuck your retardation. Because if you're going to go through the rest of your life thinking this way, God bless you. I mean, I have no interest in ever actually communicating with you in the real world. So I would just say, good
That's
luck.
really mean. That's harsh.
Oh, it's harsh, but good.
You're in a mood today.
No, I'm in a super mood. I'm in a super good mood.
Zach,
The point is, good luck with your life, you fucking loser.
he wants to meet me. Search for me. So he found me in California. And that was him in a good mood. But then when he saw me, I guess he got scared or something. You're very moody, John. Very moody. I guess that's another inverse. I'm very not moody. I'm very emotionally stable. I'm a stable genius.
Believe me, you're not stable. You're a fucking dumb loser. And good luck to you with your pathetic life and all your J-word hate, you fucking idiot.
Anger. Suffering. How am I better at the whole same thing than you are?
I think it's very frustrating. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the whole thing like I'm looking at like a specimen under a microscope or like in a zoo. And I do also try to meet people with compassion, and I can find something to appreciate about everybody's personality. But I think it is very hard to... Look, I'll tell you a story about yoga class, okay? Okay. When I go to yoga class, my yoga teacher always says, approach your practice from a variety of perspectives to gain a more integrated understanding. And he says, don't do what you've always done just because that's the way you've always done it. Try something new. Try something different. And then he'll be telling people like, all right, touch your toe. If you can't touch your toe, bend your knee. There's a bunch of noise. Anyway. The point is, nobody's bending their knee. The teacher is saying, bend your knee, try bending your knee, try bending your knee. And nobody bends their knee. I try bending my knee, and it makes it much easier to touch your toe. And then over time, you can strengthen your leg again, and you don't have to bend your knee. But the point is, like, if you say J-word, Israel is Nazi, Palestinians want freedom and peace, and you don't ever do any research, like, if I said, like, Israel has never done anything, Israel is morally perfect, that would be easy to disprove. So I don't say that Israel is morally perfect.
You'd be embodying El Normo.
What?
You'd be embodying El Normo, and you're Yahoo, and
well, yeah, I don't agree with everybody on Clubhouse. I am me. But I do think that
I am Zach.
I think the Israel people can admit the wrongs of Israel more than the Palestine people can admit the wrongs of Palestine. I think Palestine people say Palestinians can do no wrong.
You're doing something bad now. You're generalizing all Palestinians.
See, Zach, Diego, listen, I may be in a very feisty mood, and sorry, Diego, if I'm being personally insulting about your stupidity. The point is about this stupid app and about wasting our time here is it truly is a self-roast, meaning that if you are going to come on here and talk about the J word all the time, what you're actually doing is roasting yourself. That's really what you're doing. I hate to tell you that, but that's truly
I'm
what you do.
Holocausting myself?
In many ways, yeah.
Slang.
No, it's true. You are holocausting
Is it
yourself.
like a comedy roast?
The point is you lose your opportunity cost by doing what you do, and thus it is a self-roast, and thus why I kind of disrespect you, because you are stupider than you even know.
Listen, you bring up that
Because you're even stupider than you even know.
and you're using economics, which is my forte, against me. Oh, I'm insulted. No more Mr. Nice Guy. On guard.
I think you should just be loving to everybody, including the Jew. That's my point.
Well, my God tells me to love them.
You should love the Jew the most. You should put the Jew above all and love the Jew the most.
Yes, but how do you show that love? I show that love I think I made my point. I mean, you see how I show my love. I do this because I love you. I point a mirror at your people, John.
Well, the three of us, right?
And as for the bad things that the Palestinians do, Zach, those are self-evident. You guys have more than a loudspeaker to point out their flaws, which they're many.
No,
But this people got.
That's bullshit. I mean, I disagree with that vehemently. It's not self-evident that Palestinians do bad things, and we don't have a loudspeaker to blast it from the rooftops. And to illustrate that point, I can tell you, whether you believe me or not, the majority of people in my life do believe that the Palestinians have done no wrong. When I show them a video of a Palestinian terrorist attack, they say that's justified for people living under occupation. In other words, all the crimes of the Palestinians are excusable. And many of the events of October 7th, for example, the people in my life have no knowledge or awareness of them. So it's not self-evident that Palestinians do bad things, and it's also not true that there's a loudspeaker to show people the bad things that Palestinians do. Sometimes the Palestinians do bad things, and nobody even fucking knows about it, and if you show it to them, they don't believe it.
We need to end the paradigm or whatever of just doing bad things.
Yeah, nobody should ever do anything bad ever again. I mean, that would be great. If people
See, I think there's another layer that I don't think Diego is getting. Okay, please, guys, let me give one more analysis of Diego here. And again, I do believe that this is projection, but maybe I think Diego doesn't see it this way, or you're unaware of the fact that maybe I see it this way. This is so stupid, but the point is that if you're so highbrow, why do you think talking about the J word every other sentence actually makes you intelligent? Isn't that the definition of anti-intellectual? Aren't you just a fucking idiot?
I'm offended by the assertion that I sound like Tom.
Yeah, you do, so, because you're just trying to bring up inflammatory things. You are a walking,
I'm not bringing up anything inflammatory.
You're a walking factoid, man. You're just trying to talk
Thank you.
shit stir. You're shit stirring. You're a fucking
What-
shit
how-
stirrer.
how am I
You're a shit
stirring?
stirrer. You're a shit
How am I
stirrer.
stirring any shit? You're the one who came into this room and called me a toddler.
That's
I would
because
say that you're projecting
you're
into exactly.
talking in abstract terms and absolute about bullshit.
Goddess, can I just interrupt? Zach, can I just interrupt here? Because I've had a lot of dealings with Goddess, and Goddess and I recently, we read the hymn to the Goddess. And, I was really digging it. And, I have heard Goddess that some
I'm
people...
gonna fucking strangle you and throw you on the ground and ass fuck you.
I think you need to go back because it's probably been a while since you had an orgasm and you're getting a little testy.
But, Zach, what I'm saying is, let Goddess flow for a second. Just let her flow.
I really don't hate anybody, but I do like
Zach.
You should dumb down. You should be like that guy, Aaron Bushnell, right?
Zach, I like to say that God is a black woman.
You should do something to yoga because you can let go of your pretenses. You can stop being self-pretentious. And then you're getting to read. And then all of a sudden,
I don't use a false accent. That's John.
Zach, everybody keeps saying we should bring. Zach, everybody keeps saying we should bring back the psych wards or the sanitariums, and I'm like, haven't you heard of Clubhouse, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, just $200, $500 efficiency. Give them a Clubhouse account. They'll never bother anybody again.
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, it's true. And I'm sorry, Diego, for really coming down hard on you for being a moron, but I mean, you're your own worst enemy. But I'm happy to have recorded it, because I do think that it could be a Netflix movie. It's got all the right ingredients. And, I just want to say, God bless, good luck. I don't really know you. I met you at a gas station. Your wife didn't even look me in the eyes. I thought that was kind of strange. She just looked straightforward like a robot automaton. But you know what? Who am I to criticize? Good luck and God bless.
I just don't have any tolerance for cowardly shit and manipulation. I'm fucking over it. If you're gonna be a coward and you're gonna manipulate and you're gonna just try to
I don't think that I'm a coward or a toddler or a manipulator. I don't really know. I think you're projecting a little bit. Maybe you're talking about your dad or your ex-boyfriend or something.
I don't even fucking know who you are, dude. I don't fucking care.
Okay. Why did you call me a toddler?
Stay out of it. Who the hell Zach is? I don't know. She's 0.5% Ashkenazi. Let's listen to her. Yeah. Look, hi, bitches. Yeah. Subscribe. Q-in or whatever you say. Something
See,
like that.
Goddess Shakti here. What's your last name? Is it Shakti? Let me look at your profile. What does it say? Oh, Goddess Shakti Yogamaya Sophia Ouroboros. So, Goddess Shakti, listen, I was in Dr. Jordan Gruber's room, the microdosing book publisher.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of therapeutic bags, yeah.
So, I understand what you're doing, and I don't respect it, but I understand what you're doing. And I wish you just as much good luck as I do Diego, because technically you're your own worst enemy. If you were really smart, what you'd actually be doing is just putting out a false positive. And a false positive is technically a positive vibration communication at all times, because it goes both ways. So if you are essentially emitting gaslighting or emotional, transmission, it's to your detriment. And so that's what I have discovered in my reverse, communication engineering, propaganda trolling, and, make sure, listen, I'm just saying, I think there's a lot of dandruff sufferers here, and we could go back to the sanitarium aspect. But nonetheless, I hope to facilitate peace, bliss, and joy. I am complete. This is subscribepodcast.com. Be sure to use Head and Shoulders this evening and tomorrow morning as well to help you get out from underneath that dandruff problem. Happy hair, happy hair, happy, 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 happy hair.
The dandruff is because you don't have any hair. So I think when you could troll someone who has luscious locks, you're getting something. I see you.
So what do you think about this setup in the book club, where we take an anti-Semitic, Jew-hating, low-IQ, slimy piece of shit like Diego, and he reads a book for 10 minutes, then a 6'3", handsome, bald-headed, Michelin patrilineal Jew reads a book for 10 minutes, and then we discuss who read better, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I got a big book collection." It's like, okay, let's hear you read it. Let's actually hear if you can read, and we'll see if you can pronunciate, because I asked you to spell initiate, and you're like, I'm initiate. like you could. It took you a while for it to click. Actually, Zach really even helped me understand the word initiate even more because it does sound like initiate.
The reason that you're reading is to do like one of those Jim Crow law things, like with the grandfather clause, like if you're trying to figure out who could vote in the next election. Like, what are you up to? Like,
The other day, my friend, it was B.M. Peterson actually, told me that he learned a new word, indigeneity. Indigeneity. And I was like, oh, is that like when you was fucking with Joshua, but then you found out you indigeneity?
Indigeneity.
Thought that was funny. There was a black woman named Janaity.
Anyways, Diego, good luck.
Indigeneity.
Diego, the point is good luck with that. Whatever is going on in your life, I mean, nobody knows, nobody cares. I mean, it's your shit. Like, we all got our own shit to deal with, you know. But, I mean, listen, you're not the first neo-Nazi loser schmuck I ever met. I mean, eventually you're going to have your come to Jesus moment, and you'll be like, oh, man, I'm my own worst enemy, and all my Jew projection was just my own inferiority complex because I didn't know my true self. Fuck me, Jesus! It's a joke. The point is I'm trying to gaslight you to see if you have your, John Wayne Gacy moment or if you can, go full Robert De Niro. What's that crazy movie called where he's this killer?
Taxi driver.
No. Cape Fear.
Not Taxi Driver?
Cape Fear. That movie's crazy too. Have you ever seen Cape Fear?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, dude, that is a fucking wild, crazy movie. It's got everything. It's technically like the story of Diego and Nora, but, not the lame Clubhouse version of some guy who can't get laid locally. I just hope you know that I'm building my repertoire of comedy clips here on YouTube, roasting you. So again, I want to go back to the fact that I believe Clubhouse is technically two things. One is it's a roast. Either you're self-roasting yourself or you're roasting others. And sometimes you can organize like a long chain roast, like these old television show roasts, and really roast somebody. Like if we were to do the roast of Marshall Rankin, or the roast of Brad, or the roast of Diego, or the roast of Edmund, or the roast of Zach, or the roast of Dan. It would be fun and funny.
What about Jazzy?
Jazzy too, yeah, that would be fun.
Just an American boy from Texas.
Dude, let's do this. Just change the title of the room to The Roast of Jazzy.
Well, you better
not.
Yeah, no, take that back. You can't say that. Could we not make it about the Jews right now? Could we not make it about the J word right now?
Okay, so that is one type of Clubhouse, which is a self-roast or group roast or whatever. It's a roast. Okay, this is the second aspect of Clubhouse. Now, I hope I don't forget it. But it's technically just, I guess, a parallel society, but people take it so seriously, it's insane. They believe that this is like their preeminent social media presence, that there is like a political pecking order or something, but it's just a game of one-upmanship. So when Diego does his Jew roast, and he roasts himself for being a fucking, danger-suffering, slimy fuck, the point is,
respect. Thank God.
the point.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix.
You guys couldn't hear me. I was just saying John looks like Don Rickles, so he's perfect to be a roaster.
Yeah, I believe in the roast because even while you're roasting other people, you're technically self-roasting, and if you're filming it, you are really roasting yourself. So that's like a super roast. I believe in super roasts. It's kind of an accelerant to the crux of the problem, is that in a roast, what we're really doing is trying to reverse engineer somebody's disequilibrium or lack of positive vibration. And so, it does become like a game of psychoanalysis and calling people out for being stupid, And Diego,
Why don't you psychoanalyze me?
I've been to Israel. I know how stupid you are. I've been to Israel multiple times. I've been to Jordan. I've done a survey. I know how stupid you are. You're stupid. I have books over here that you'll never touch because you're too stupid and you're too lazy.
Wait, what Israeli surveys have anything to do with me? With my psyche?
You're not the universal man, you fucking moron. You're stupid. You're a fucking bigot. You're a self-centered dumb fuck. You still have opinions, stupid.
I'm just a common Latino man.
No, you're stupid. The point is ego. The point is ego death. You haven't had an ego death. You still fucking think, and you admit your stupid opinions on here as if it matters or anybody cares. You're a dangerous, suffering fool. You haven't gone on the fool's journey. I've done the full circuit, dude. I don't know you. You don't know me, but you're a schmuck. You are stupid as fuck. You should just listen all the time instead of even running your mouth with your stupidity. It's to your detriment, stupid.
You see, this is what happened back is that people that came up with some angry inside. And then it eventually comes out. Given enough time, you will see that these people are actually just very angry. And the opposite of everything those silly disciplines claim to want to embody, they just build up the anger. Not unlike many Jewish roles that Adam Sandler has played, they seem to be nice guys until they explode. Punch Drunk Love, Waterboy. It's that. Just tap it in. That's what Tao is constantly telling you to do. Just tap it in. Tap it in.
Everybody is like that to an extent, but the Taoists and the Buddhist meditators come under higher scrutiny because we expect them to be perfect all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
I was talking with my dad about this, and he said, Zach, you really just gotta learn how to control your temper. And I said, well, I realized that when they say control your temper or like manage your reaction or don't have an emotional reaction, they mean every time. Like they really mean every single time. Because I told him there are so many things that I'm managing my emotional reactions over. All the time I'm managing my emotional reactions. I'm not having a reaction. But then once in a while I have a reaction, and then he's like, Zach, you really need to work on your emotional reactions. So you want me to never have an emotion? Just say it. You want me to never have an emotional reaction ever. That's what you're saying. Because if you react emotionally in any way, then it's like, well, you need to manage your emotional reactions. Bullshit.
You could say that I'm trying. You could.
Sarcasm and anger is.
Go ahead.
Sarcasm and anger is ugly cousin.
You could say that I am trying to reverse engineer Diego and gaslight him into my, Cape Fear moment where he goes bananas and he breaks it. Then I got more YouTube content. But the point.
I can tell you how to break me, but you have to use the moment.
Well, I know you're not a faggot. You're just stupid. But the point is, what I'm really trying to get at is that I have no point really. I mean, I've been catfished as well, and I know how that feels, but I've never been catfished by a free pally, nasty that needs fucking head and shoulders. That's like a you thing, but listen, I've seen your wife and kids. I have pity on you, dude, and I don't hate you because you're a neo-Nazi moron. You're just stupid. Like you literally, if you read enough books, eventually you become universal and you realize that your stupid discrimination or opinions is based on stupidity because that doesn't even help you move fast enough for survival and power, etc. So, you don't get it. You're stupid. Your politicking is just racial identity stupidity. Even Bumble now, wait. Bumble, hold on. Bumble now says in 2 sections on Bumble that religion and ethnicity is Jewish. So you're going against a multi-billion-dollar company, which gives them, an ethno-state. It's in the dating apps.
Don't they own the dating apps?
just saying, if you've ever been to Israel, you'll realize how stupid you are. I mean, law and security and not being murdered by your neighbors isn't not just, a privilege. It's a fucking human right. No one needs to be murdered. But, I've heard you and other stupid fucks on this app go on and on and on about Hannibal Directive. Can you please unfuck your fucking brain and look in the mirror and say, all right, I'm talking about a lot of stupid shit, wasting my fucking life. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a fucking dumb Jew-hating fucking loser who's never been to Israel, who's never fucking spent time with them, never realized that when somebody gets murdered, there's got to be some fucking thing called justice. There's got to be something called retribution. There is this thing called fucking war, you fucking idiot. It's real. It's fucking real, and you're stupid. And the point is, if you come on here and talk about the J word all the time, you're a fucking idiot. You too, you stupid neo-Nazi little fuck. Wherever the fuck you live, go get a job and take care of your family, you little fucking loser. Shut the fuck up with your stupid J-word shit too. You're stupid. You're just like Diego. You're maybe probably dumber. Because at least Diego was running a fucking Bitcoin ATM operation. What the fuck do you do, Keegan? What the fuck do you do, Keegan? I'm not unhinged. I'm here to fucking roast. I'm roasting. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello? Welcome to the motherfucking room, bitch. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love, and I will roast you, Keegan. I'll kick you to the goo. Hello? Shut your mouth, white boy. Shut your mouth, white boy. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Adams. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Adams. This is the roast of Jasmine Love.
Listening to this shit.
This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Let's take another Muslim in the room. Bring that Muslim white boy cracker up in this motherfucking room. Bring that white boy cracker Muslim up to this motherfucking speaker box. Get that. Keegan, you next. I'm gonna cook. I got barbecue chicken in the roaster. I'm ready to cook. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Amen. Hello. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Sega Adams, motherfucking faggot in the California, bitch, in your ass. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, there's something going on.
Hello? I will loudmouth this mic like Dr. Adams Sega Man. Hello? Shut up, white boy racist. Talking about the J word all the time, loser. Get a life, F word. This is Dr. N word, Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello? Shut up and meditate. Get me some chicken and watermelon. I'm playing a game of hypnosis. This is Dr. Roast. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello?
I think he's tired. You sound tired. He's been up all night.
Very tired.
He's
He's got hemorrhoids too. He sits too much. I think he's got me all wrong.
No, you kept saying you are you. I mean, I am you. Like, we're so similar. Bitch, we're in different orbits. I'm here to roast you. I'm here to roast you.
Did you even know that I went surfing that day that we met when you went kayaking? Do you know that I saw you on the beach after we met?
Oh, wow. Cool.
I'm not much of a surfer. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I know. You probably don't even go to the gym and use the bench press. I mean, you're a fat boy. You don't read books. You're out here all day talking to Nora Ventura. You fucking loser! Listen, bro, I mean, I may be a joke here as well, wasting all my time on Clubhouse with dangerous sufferers, but I mean, I'm 42. I've lived, in my opinion, already a pretty lengthy life and have experienced just about everything under the sun. So when I hear some loser on a social audio chit-chat app talking about J-words all the time, I'm here to compassionately tell you, get a new record and put it on the track or a new CD and put it in the machine, you fucking idiot. Have you ever heard of anything else to talk about, you fucking dumb motherfucker? Have you ever heard of anything else to talk about, you dumb motherfucker?
I mean,
No, but the whole thing in Taoism is essentially to give you the negation or the contrarian position to your fucking position, which is your stupidity. You guys are
We're talking
stupid.
about the negation of the negation.
How? Oh, I see what you're saying, but I mean, then I guess I'm the negation of the negation of the negation to remind you of how stupid you are. What the fuck? It goes on forever. It's like complaints. If you blame someone, it's not. You have to take personal responsibility and be the center or the solution. So if you're in balance and equilibrium, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You would realize you're a fucking moron. Well, it ends in you, duh.
No, dude, it ends in getting kicked out of 110 countries. Don't you know?
No, it does end in personal responsibility. That's it. I don't understand. Otherwise, you're just politicking. You're like an N-word. Thus, you're fucking a low-class, slimy, dandruff-suffering, fucking dumb schmuck.
I wanted to come in here. Let me find the video again. I found Jazzy on Twitter today.
She's live streaming?
No.
I gotta change the title of this. I'm gonna get banned from the app.
Why? Dr. Jasmine Love is a fucking NPC. That's not a real person. That is within the bounds of having, you know, a creative title. It's not even specific to anyone. Is that even that, you know, Schwartz's name? No.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia, and it's always been continuing incidents in Israel.
Did you guys see that there was a white woman who got artificially inseminated with an embryo, and the
Yes.
hospital got it wrong? I'll share the whole story real quick, Diego, for everyone else. The hospital got it wrong. The woman gave birth to a full, and this she's a white woman with a white husband, gave birth to a fully black baby. And then the hospital had to tell the other family, hey, we gave your embryo to another woman. We're so sorry. And so then that family fought custody over that child, and the black couple won the custody battle. And so
the black couple wanted the white child?
No, they wanted the black child. That was
okay.
that was birthed by the white parents. But the white parents had that child for 6 months, and then had to give up that child to.
Chris, you see how exhausting this is, calling people stupid?
Wow.
Very, very interesting story, and I'm excited for the lawsuit.
Hey, you know what was another one that's kind of sad? Was to find out that Nick Fuentes is an IVF baby. Yeah, he admitted it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, sorry, John. Yes, that's one of the anti-Semites I follow on the internet. I like to watch the show.
Why do you say he's an IDF baby?
IVF, not IDF.
Oh, I thought you said IDF baby.
No, it means his parents are real Catholics, and they basically aborted a bunch of embryos.
Yep.
So that Nick Fuentes could be born.
It's also unethical things to do.
It also means that he technically shouldn't be alive because he wouldn't be a viable fetus in a natural way.
But did God create IVF or did the devil?
Okay, so Diego, I'm just wondering, you know, do you believe in the IDF versus the IVF?
The IVF?
The IUD or the IED?
You know, are you now? Can you answer that question? Are you now?
The future is now.
No, are you now? Meaning, you know, are now you? it's the all now. The now is all important, and thus all questions are essentially trick questions. You are the spider. This is the web. We are caught in your despair, and we subject ourselves as flies to your vampirism, to your parasitism of stupidity. I mean, you're stupid. Read us a book or something. Do something special, or say something intelligent. Otherwise, you do have dandruff, and as a bald man who can go to the gym and lift weight and take a shower, take a bath, and know what it's like to be an anxiety-ridden person creating webs of despair to catch flies in your hopelessness. I mean, please enlighten us, Dr. Diego.
You didn't have to lose your hair had you gotten enough sunlight in your diet. But since you're
okay, Dr.
Diego.
Diego.
In a terrible, cold environment.
Oh, okay, Dr. Diego. I'm pretty healthy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I feel great. What's the problem over
You've
here?
been packing on some pounds. I saw you on video recently.
Yeah,
Well, whatever, fatty. I mean, go read us a book and lift some weights on video. Let's judge you, fat ass.
I have what they call a dad bod. It's earned.
But you're also a father, yeah. You're not a father.
If that car wasn't so big, you wouldn't look so thin. I'm telling you, that's why you drive around a fat piece of shit car, because it makes you look thinner.
It just fits.
What type of car are you driving, Diego?
It's a Chevy.
Chevy Tahoe or a
Chevy Bel Air.
Oh, okay.
He bought it with Bitcoin.
You might
It just fits, in Southern California. It just looks good. So.
Yeah.
I need to add wood paneling to it, like the way it was originally, but.
Oh, get a life, you fat fuck.
So I was reading an interesting book. It's called Jews Must Live. Have you seen this one?
Ooh, no, that sounds fascinating.
I have heard of the book. I've not read it.
It's by Samuel Roth. Not to be confused with People Love Dead Jews, which is written by a woman.
I do want to ask you a question, Dr. Diego. Can you tell us the rarest books in your library of your curation? Like, what are the most fascinatingly, what you believe to be valuable books in your curation at your amazing library as you have described it?
Well, I have this book called The Siege, which is very hard to find, extremely expensive on eBay. I got lucky. I didn't pay much for it, but I see them now. They're selling for $2,000 a copy.
It's called The Siege?
The Siege, yeah.
It's on
eBay?
eBay?
The Siege. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up.
It's by James Mason. Check that out. Tell me what,
It's like some neo-Nazi. It's some neo-Nazi manifesto, right, loser?
Yeah.
That's it.
Written in 1982. That is very rare.
Yeah, we looked up that stupid piece. That's like written by some schizophrenic loser. We looked it over. It's by a schizophrenic loser.
He has a few other good books like Theocrat and other some good books.
No, I seriously looked it over. I mean, I've read books that, make that thing look like it's written by some schizophrenic fucking, homeless dwelling, cave dwelling, forest dwelling piece of shit. I mean, did you actually read it? Tell us one piece of wisdom from this amazing book called The Siege. And what was the name of the loser who schizophrenically wrote this stupid fucking danger-suffering loser book? Go ahead, losers. Tell us again.
James Mason.
Okay, James Mason. C!
A good boy name. Strong boy name.
Wow, strong boy name. Okay, anyways, yeah, I remember looking into this stupid fucking book. I looked it up. I was like, yeah, it's not even that long. It's like, you don't even get your bang for your buck if it's worth so much money.
It's true.
So you admit, when you go to the grocery store and it tells you it tells you price per volume per liter, you know what I'm saying? It gives you the breakdown. You can do a little quick price comparison there. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
A little
No, you're always going to beat me on that with your strong Jewish mind.
Yo, in the grocery store. I got you. Okay. So anyways, the point, yeah, you get it. You admitted it. It's stupid. You're stupid. I know, you're stupid.
I understand.
You use this app to make yourself feel good because you think that, self-roasting or roasting makes you intelligent as opposed to actually being intelligent and reading something. You know, instead of talking about J-word news all the time.
I did buy a book. I think I paid $1,000 for it. A really good one. It was called Pieces of Eight. That's a hard book to find.
What's it called?
I can't find out. Pieces of Eight.
Pieces of Eight. Oh, well, tell us what the enlightenment wisdom is within this amazing book that you spent $1,000 on.
Oh, dude, that one's amazing. That one teaches you all about the Constitution and the branches of government and why the systems are related right now. And constitutional. It's very good.
So there's a Jewish tie in there in the book, right, Dr. Diego?
I don't want to give it away. I want you to read it, but yes, eventually we can start to corrupt the system, distorting into something that we have today.
Amazing. So the right now is actually because of the J words, right?
I don't know why I can keep blaming it on that. But it is a big
Blame.
You see, what happened was that when we went to the Revolutionary War, right? It had to be funded, so they had to borrow money. And even back then, believe it or not, John, banks were owned by Jews. Even back then.
Imagine being in Arkham prison. Imagine being in. Hold on, Yakov, hold on. I'm not finished with this dangerous, suffering, fucking anti-Semitic, Jew-hating piece of shit. Imagine being in a straitjacket, suffering from dandruff, and muttering, "The Jews did this. The Jews did. Show me all the Jews. Show me all the Jews. The Jews. The Jews. The Jews. 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 Jews." I mean, that's you. That's how paralyzed you are. You're that stupid. You're that slimy. I mean, and you're dandruff, suffering, love interest, Noura Bandura. Bro, it's called Hinge or Bumble. If you're in an open marriage, do you actually fuck some deranged bitch from this app? No, you don't fuck her. You try to help her a little bit. You don't fucking send her to New York City and then crush her heart after you telling her you love her on this app for fucking a year. Are you crazy? You're gonna drive people crazy. You're driving yourself crazy. I mean, I'm not your friend. I fucking met you at a gas station randomly, and you said, "Is that what I've been taking?" I'm like, "Is that praxeologist? It's gotta be. Look at that piece of shit old fucking car. Look at that fucking Ukrainian robot in the front. What is she on an electrical dog tag?"
After all I've gone through, this ain't so good.
Done for me. You're a vessel. You're a vessel of my flame. My vessel of my light. I live to roast you now. I live to roast you. You're a schmuck. You are stupid. You're so stupid. You think you're Larry David, but you're not. You're fucking retarded. Look what you've done. I mean, you're fucking yourself, and you've got Alvin Bragg up your ass.
They have to raise a kitten for a year and then snap its neck.
It gets his dopamine up. It makes him happy and fulfilled. Otherwise, his life is meaningless.
Out there thing that may have occurred once.
It's got to be the cringiest comedy routine you've ever heard.
Look, every society has a fucking lunatic. Everyone. I'm not pretending that any society is immune from the normal bell curve. There's always one person in the crowd. So maybe, I'll give you maybe one guy did it one time. Then all of a sudden it turns into, quote, every single IDF soldier has to do this. Like, no, doesn't work that way. It's not part of training. Trust me.
All communication is hypnosis. If I say it on the social audio chat app, it's real. It makes me feel good about myself. You must have no self-esteem or education. You're the dumbest person in the world.
Hold on. You suffer from confirmation bias, which is if you hear something that confirms your bias, you readily accept it. There's actually a very interesting psychological thing called the Bader-Meinhof syndrome. And Bader-Meinhof syndrome was named after a German terrorist group in the 70s. It was like robbing banks and blowing shit up. You know, they were just anarchists, leftists. They were just doing crap. And all of a sudden, somebody mentioned to a German psychologist, "Hey, have you heard about this Bader-Meinhof terrorist gang?" And then all of a sudden, he started to read it in the paper. It's like when someone says, "Hey, have you ever seen like pink, ponies, T-shirts?" Then all of a sudden, you see them, but they were there all along. That's selective attention plus confirmation bias working together to give you the Bader-Meinhof syndrome. So when you read,
that's when I'm like, okay, bye. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the Diego rush. This is like Diego part 6.
please don't scroll. I'm just the delegate from Turkey.
Bouncing around my YouTube channels, huh? You're quick.